Once upon a time, there was a small boy who was coming from very rural area. For him, the life was very simple since he has not seen much of the world. Even though how simple his life was, he had to see every day his parents are going to, how much of trouble his parents are going to just to provide for his family. No matter which background you are coming from, I'm sure this is kind of similar for all of us. So, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest, I was just like that quite some time ago. I was just like that boy quite some time ago. For me, life was very simple compared to today back then. But it all started changing when I was going to grade 5. In my country, we have a free education system. One side effect of that is we have to face 3 major critical exams which decide our life's future. So these 3 examinations will decide which university you will go to, which school that you will choose, and what kind of major stream that you will be choosing. So I made one critical decision when I was choosing computer engineering when I was at the university. So after university, also I had to make another one critical decision, whether to go to industry, which most of my friends did and work, or to go to higher studies. Somehow I decided to go to higher studies, so I stayed at university as a temporary instructor in our computer engineering lab. Because deep down in my mind, I knew that if I go to the industry, I'm going to stuck there forever. So when I was in the university, I got something lucky. I got an offer from a Singapore company for a software engineering role. I did not think twice, I just accepted it. Because I was so excited about this going abroad and explore other countries. So I decided to come to Singapore. So on the day when I was coming to Singapore, actually something funny happened. All my parents, my sister's family, my brother-in-law's family, they all came to airport with me. Even we hired a minivan. So my flight was around 2 o'clock and I arrived at airport at around 1 o'clock. So I did not know that we have to be at the airport like before 1 hour and the gates are closing before 1 hour. So guess what? I missed the flight on the first day. So it was a very crushing moment to go back to my parents and say, I missed my flight. So just like that, I have learned most of my life lessons in very hard way, kind of very hard way. Most of the time it has costed me in terms of time, money, or sometimes people also. Anyway, in the next morning I rescheduled my flight and come to Singapore. So when I come to Singapore, everything here, it was very new. I feel like I'm having enormous freedom. At the same time, anyway, I feel like the difference hit me so badly. So in the first three months, around the first 3 months, it was a bit wild. So I went to casinos, I went to parties, outings. So it was mostly the hangover weekends. And that lasted for maybe 4 months. And then I started to realize that it's not worth getting hammered at Friday night just to waste the whole weekend. And I started to think what matters to me most and try to take actions based on that. In my life, most of my events in my life has taught me well that there will always be ups and downs in our life. How you handle these events well is when you become the master of your life. So here I am today delivering my icebreaker speech, thinking what life has to offer me tomorrow.